I'm going to introduce you to Trippy, a new real-time collaborative planning tool built on Google Wave using Lonely Planet content. Now, I'm actually in a wave here with my friends Pamela and Paras and Peter. Looks like we want to go to New York City for a week. So I'm going to use the gadget, Trippy, to pull up New York City and create a trip to New York City. Now you see we have a handy map here, and we can use the Lonely Planet recommendations to look for sites to see. Now even if you've never been to New York, you can use the Lonely Planet recommendations and drag and drop various items from Lonely Planet over to unscheduled items. You don't even need to know where and when you want to go. You can simply drag and drop it across. Now if I'm interested in shopping, I can choose that category, check out different places, maybe even check out the reviews of various places and continue to drag them across. The reviews are actually under the Try Again link. These are the Lonely Planet reviews that are generally appear in Lonely Planet books. Now the drag and drop functionality works for me, but also now my friends can join in and drag and drop stuff across as well. And so you'll notice in a moment that Peter and Paras are going to be dragging and dropping things across as well. So you can actually track that activity in the recent activity screen on the bottom of the screen. Now, when we understand what we want to do, we can start dragging things over into our schedule and start scheduling up our week. There's also a handy voting feature and a editing feature. With the voting feature, you can vote various items up or down, so users can vote on what they actually would like to do or would not like to do. And with the editing feature, you can actually include some long-form text or edit any kind of details of the item. So now that we actually have a lot of items to play with here, we can really start moving around, and you can see how as Peter and Paras are going in and adding things, things are really moving around here. Now, if you're interested in a very specific thing, like I'm interested in the Serendipity Cafe in New York, you can actually use the Google search box to find it. Here I'm finding a Flickr photo that's sourced through Google, and I will be adding that to the unscheduled items there. There are a number of other options in terms of how you can actually export the trip out of Wave or voting on the trip. So you can actually vote a trip up and down, and you can actually export a trip out of Wave in a number of different ways. So we're still doing some moving stuff around here, trying to get our ideal trip together. And once we have our ideal trip together, we're going to be exporting it straight out of Wave. So to export, you simply go to Trip Actions, hit Print. You can actually see a map or no map when you print out. The other option for exporting is emailing your friends. And finally, you can actually export to Google My Maps. If you export to Google My Maps, it'll simply show up as a map, as a My Map within Google, which you can save, and then of course you can do anything you can generally do with My Maps with that file. To install the extension, simply browse to the extension gallery linked from the welcome waves. Thank you very much.